If you're looking for a light and refreshing dessert, I've got just the treat. This easy lemonade icebox pie has a handful of simple ingredients and only a few simple steps. It's the perfect end to a hearty meal. I'm Christina from It Is a Keeper, and I share tried and true recipes that anyone can make, like this lemonade icebox pie. It comes together so quickly, you're going to love it. So let me show you how to make it. So the first thing we need to do to make our lemonade icebox pie is to work on the filling. So it starts with a couple cans of sweetened condensed milk. So I'm just going to pour those right into the bowl. This is such a great ingredient. I just love it. It's sweet, it's thick, so good. That's one, and we'll add the second one. I'm telling you, only a couple ingredients in this pie. It's so simple. Okay, so we have those in here. Let me get that over here. To this, we're going to add a little bit of vanilla. I never measure vanilla. I should, I don't. So I'm just going to stir that just to get it combined a bit. Okay, now I'm going to slide this off to the side and bring in my lemon juicer because I am using fresh lemons in this lemonade pie. You could easily use the bottled lemon juice. I just think the flavor is so much brighter when you use fresh lemons. And since they're only a few simple ingredients, you really want the lemon to be a star. So the first thing I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to switch this out, bring this back in. The first thing I'm going to do is take the zest of this lemon. So here I have my rasp grater, and I'm just going to zest this entire lemon right into the bowl. I don't even really measure this. You don't want to go too far into the lemon because you don't want that white pith. It's a little bit bitter, so you just want to get that brightness from the lemon because all the oils from the lemon are in the peel. And that's where you get a lot of bright lemony flavor. All right, we are just about done. Oh, it smells so good. Really, I am a sucker for anything citrus. You could probably do this with like a blood orange would be amazing. Limes would be great. Okay. So that's it. We've got our lemon zest in there. Back out, back in. So now I'm going to take this lemon, just cut it in half, and on this lemon juicer, just going to juice up all of these lemons. We're looking for 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice. I love this. This is like an old-fashioned lemon juicer. It's my mother-in-law's, and I just love it. So I'm going to juice the rest of these lemons and then we'll come back and add them in. All right, so I'm just going to pour this into my measuring cup. I might have a little more than 3/4, and I do. So I'm going to save this to make some lemonade later. So I'm going to put this off to the side and then we're going to add this in. So we're going to bring our bowl back in. So we have our zest, we have our vanilla, we have our lemon, our condensed milk, and now we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice. Oh, smells amazing. And then I'm also going to put in, this is completely optional, I'm going to put in 2 drops, just 2, of yellow food coloring. It just brightens it up just a little bit to give it that fun yellow or lemony yellow color. Look at that. Ooh, it's so pretty. That's completely optional. You don't need to do it. It doesn't add anything to the flavor. Uh-oh, I see a rogue seed. How did that get in there? Out you go. All right, just get everything combined. It will seem a little loose, but it will set up in the refrigerator. Okay, this is looking perfect. It's beautifully silky smooth, bright and lemony. There are no more rogue seeds in there. I don't know how that got in there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is transfer it to a graham cracker pie crust. Now, I have a great recipe on my YouTube channel for homemade pie crust. I'm using a store-bought one, but you can easily use a homemade one if you prefer. You can even use a shortbread crust. That would be great for this. All right, and then just take a second and smooth it out nice. You want a nice pretty top. Usually I'm very rustic with stuff like this, but this is the top of the pie, so you kind of want it to look pretty. Okay, that's it. That's all that's involved with this pie. We're going to pop it in the refrigerator for a few hours, let it really firm up and come together, and then I'll show you how I like to finish it off. Okay, so our pie has chilled, and just look at that. It's perfectly glossy. It has set up perfectly, so it's not jiggly anymore. There's no jiggle in there. We are just going to garnish this up a little bit, and this is completely optional. So I have some whipped cream in a bag, and you can get my recipe for stabilized whipped cream on my website. This is just a regular old zipper bag, cut off the tip and made a piping bag. So you can put whatever kind of decoration you want on it. I'm gonna put a dollop in the center, and then a few dollops around. I am not a fancy decorator. If you've been watching this channel for any time, you probably know that. There is nothing fancy about me. I'm not done yet though. So I'm going to take this lemon and cut a couple slices here. Pop out those seeds, and then I'm just going to slice them in half and then just do a little turn here for the center. And then just, oops, little garnishes in each of the dollops. And voila! There you have it. This is a bright, refreshing pie you are gonna love. So let's cut into it. All right, little bit on the sides there. Let's give this a taste. Going in. Oh, it's so good. It's so light, but yet so bright. That real lemon flavor just pops right out at you and like makes your taste buds pucker up a little. I'm going for a second bite. You know what will go great with this? A cup of tea. Yep. That would be absolutely perfect. You guys have got to try this recipe. This lemonade icebox pie is definitely a keeper. What's your favorite lemon dessert? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want another refreshing pie, check out my pink lemonade pie. Thanks for joining me today. You can get the full printable recipe in the video description below. I'll see you next time. Bye.